Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team taking on Toronto.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Grant is up there with Stauskas. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Laverne in at the 4 slot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejao. Here's Grant. Over in the corner, Chandler. Pass to Laverne. Wide open look. That one a little long.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that's a foul called on Nick Stauskas. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Now here is Varejao. Varejao missing again.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
They get the rebound. Laverne. And he drops it in from the low post. Laverne's got his first points in this one. Jackson drives in. Pass to Varejao. 13 feet away. And again, Toronto no luck. Toronto on defense. 4-point game. Chandler kicks to Stauskas. And the jumper falls for him. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. So it's Toronto now. Still without a basket in the game.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Back to Chandler. They set the screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Rashad Vaughn at the line for 2.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Passes to Powell. Kicks it to Chandler. Stauskas. 6 to shoot. Grant dishes to Stauskas. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. A minute 50 left in the first. And that one hits back iron.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Fast break, here they come. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot two. First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Toronto trails by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the wing jumper offline.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Number 5.
For Toronto, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. No good on the free throw.
Marjanovic at the line for 2.
That one misses. And slam dunk by Harris.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Joe Harris.
And the basket by Harris.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The high post shot. And the basket by Turkoglu.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
It's deflected. Here's Jokic. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Nuggets, they lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Jared Grant.
They've got Jackson. Anderson Varejao is out there with Jason Maxiell. Then it's James Jones. And it's Vaughn in the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Harris. Here's Powell. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Jones. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Grant the pass to Laverne. Back to Grant. And stolen by Maxiell. Varejao can't hit.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. And that one's good.
For 3.
Stauskas has got 7 points in the game.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Sacre, he's checked in for Toronto. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Vaughn. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Miller kicks to Powell. Finds net with the inside leaner. Toronto trails by 18. Here's Sacre. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Powell, and it's Miller in the corner. To the paint. The feed to Laverne. Fast break Toronto. Here's Vaughn. And that's a foul called on Nick Stauskas. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Zoran Dragic, he's checked in for Vaughn. Here's Turkoglu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
James Jones, who's checked in for Quincy Miller. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Dragic. Jones drives in. That's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. He clams that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Toronto calls timeout.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Harris off the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. A difficult situation for Toronto. Cotton kicks to Powell. Chandler with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Harris. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
They get it back. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And Fields kicks to Chandler. 4 seconds left. That's good. Chandler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Nuggets delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Chandler playing very well. He has 8 points and 1 steal. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from Wilson Chandler in this one.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Toronto with the ball. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Wilson Chandler out there with Laverne. Then there's Grant, and it's Stauskas in the 2 spot.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
That's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Jackson passes to Vaughn. Jones dishes to Varejao. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jones, no luck.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here's the fast break. And Chandler throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Jared Grant.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Here's Vaughn. And again, no good by Toronto.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
To end the run. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And Laverne kicks to Grant. Lots of room. And he drops that one in. Stauskas has got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Anderson Varejao for
Varejão's shot is good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Stauskas, the pass to Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
On the wing, Chandler. Defended by Jones. Grant gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Varejão. Varejão can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jackson dishes to Maxiell. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
at the line.
He misses the free throw. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Maxiell. Grant comes in for Jackson. Harris is checked in for James Jones. And Cotton subbed in for Vaughn. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
There's the bucket. Good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Grant kicks to Cotton. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Harris. For three. The shot is off.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
What a play. Simply. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Nuggets delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Chris Singleton is out there with Robert Sacre. Then there's Harris. And it's Cotton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
To the inside. And Hedo Turkoglu again. Turkoglu's got 4 points this quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Cotton. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Oh, good from Turkoglu. And Toronto has possession. Harris passes to Cotton. He dishes it to Singleton. Harris kicks to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock from the baseline. And he gets it to go. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Inside. The pass to Cotton. Here's Marjanovic. Shoots from the elbow. Turkoglu grabs the board. Turkoglu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. The dish to Fields. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Singleton. Jones checked in for Landry Fields.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Knocks it loose. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Marjanovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
.43 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Bryce Cotton. That's his 1st personal foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Turkoglu kicks to Dinwiddie. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jokic passes to Dinwiddie. No good from Turkoglu.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Wilson Chandler. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We've got Toronto facing Oklahoma City. So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Jackson is out there with Vaughn. Then there's Jason Maxiell. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Hairston. Connects from three-point range.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Toronto with the ball. It's a three-point game. Jones drives in. 11 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Misses the fallback J.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And the basket by Maxiell.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Simmons. Pass to Payne. Defended by Maxiell. Here's Hairston. Shoots the 3. On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's Maxiell. No good from 11 feet. And so just over a minute and a half played. And Muhammad kicks to Simmons. It's stolen by Jones. One-on-one here. Here's Vaughn. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Anthony Early's checked in for P.J. Hairston. That one is no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Muhammad. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game. Simmons dishes to Payne. Stolen by Varejao. Now the pass to Vaughn. Unloads from 9. Here's Varejao. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Payne. Makes it off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Varejao. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Muhammad's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Early.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Larry Nance is checked in for Oklahoma City. Fredette comes in for Payne. And then for Toronto. Powell, he's checked in for Maxiell. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Jones. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Here's Cotton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nance passes to Crabbe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Fredette can't hit. The shot. No good from Grant.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
35 seconds left in the first. It's stolen. Up the floor. Here's Cotton. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Eustis. For Oklahoma City, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. He misses the free throw.
Josh Eustis taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Here's Cotton, and it's Grant in the corner. Singleton kicks to Sacre. Off on the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Singleton. Jackson is out there with Vaughn. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Dragic in the 3 slot. And there's the 3-second violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hurley's checked in. Here's Vaughn. The 9-footer's on the mark. Vaughn's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto. Hunter, the pass to Muhammad. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Jackson. Takes the 13-footer. And they'll keep possession. A second chance effort. And the rebound collected by Early.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. And so I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't hit the second.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Simmons dishes to Early. Oklahoma City moving it around. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Misses the layup.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Simmons. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hairston, he's checked in for Early, and it's Payne in for Jimmer Fredette. And then for Toronto, Maxio comes in for Anderson Varejao. And Harris subbed in for Vaughn.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And stolen by Maxio.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Cotton lays it in without an inch of room around him. Cotton's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Fires the 3. Hairston, good. Hairston's got 6.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. 1:46 left in the first half. Kicks it to Payne. From downtown. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
To the paint. And the basket by Muhammad. Muhammad's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Cotton. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Oklahoma City's shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Zoran Dragic, he's checked in for Harris. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Toronto trails by 6. Here's Mojanovic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Dragic with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Dragic kicks to Maxio. Over to the left wing. No good from Grant.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
From deep 3-point range. Nance with the rebound. Pass to Hairston. Down low. And stolen by Maxiell. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Oklahoma City leads it by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Toronto trails by 6. We've got Payne. Hairston is out there with Muhammad. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Varejao. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Maxiell against Hairston. Maxiell, the pass to Vaughn. Swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here's Early. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jackson kicks to Varejao. Here's Vaughn. They get it again. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line. Anderson.
That one is off. Sacre, he's checked in for Toronto.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
From 17 feet out, Varejao can't hit. Oklahoma City moving it around. Fast break Toronto. And here they go. Here's Vaughn. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Vaughn's got 5.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Hunter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Fredette comes in for Payne. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell's checked in.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Hunter, the pass to Early. The kick out to Young.
Foul. James Jones. That's his 4th personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he gets it to go. Early's got 10 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Pass to Vaughn. 6 to shoot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He has 7. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Toronto making a change here. Grant's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Feeds it to Sacre. And the pass to Vaughn. Fires the 3. That's good. Vaughn's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the shot is good. Vaughn's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And Muhammad sends it back.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Early kicks to Fredette. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Fredette's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Grant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Sacre dishes to Grant. It's deflected. Sacre's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Muhammad kicks to Early. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Here's Powell with 4 seconds on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. And we've reached the end of the 3rd.